Hello first grade parents and guardians. I am making this video for you to follow so your child will have structure on how to log into Google Classrooms. Now first grade parents and guardians, all your child's assignments will now be on one platform. Meaning that every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they will have to log into Google Classrooms to complete their assignments, and they will be able to submit that back to me. So that way I can give them a grade every day when they turn in their work. Now, as you can see on your screen here is my format on my laptop. The cursor is now moving up to Google Chrome. First grade parents and guardians, when your child logs into their laptop or sets it up, this is where they need to go. It says Google Chrome. It is a circular pattern and it also has the colors yellow, red, and green with it. This is where they need to click to access the internet. Now, when they click there, here is where it should take them. It's going to take them to a new tab here. And as you can see, the cursor is blinking up here in this search engine. This here is also called a URL. Now, to get to Google Classrooms, your child will have to look at the yellow folder that was handed to you today. On that yellow folder is their email address and their password. They will need those two to log in to their account. But first, here's what you're going to do. When you open up a new tab and the cursor is blinking up here, and if there's anything, any address in here, delete it. Make sure it's blank like this. Now, here is what you are going to type in. You need to type in here classroom.google.com. There are two dots here. Make sure you insert those. When that is correctly typed, hit enter on your keyboard. When you hit enter, this is the screen that's going to pop up next. As you can see, it says right here, Google Sign In. And it says, use your Google account. As you can see, the cursor is blinking here. They want an email address here. Now here's where you need to look on the yellow folder and type in your child's email address. I'm going to use a student in the class to demonstrate this. Now, go ahead and type in your email address. I'm going to do the same thing here. Now, as you can see here, this is one of the students' email address in the classroom. All email addresses are going to have 4 numbers in front. They're all different. Here is their last name and their first initial to their first name at bie.edu. So whatever username, email address that is on the yellow folder, type it here for your child. And as they progress, they're going to start learning how to type this in themselves. Once you type in their email address here, press next. When you press next, this screen is going to pop up now. As you can see, their email address is up here. It identified them. Now you need to enter their password here. The password is also on the yellow folder that you have. Enter that password here now and make sure every letter is correct. Make sure the capital letters are there if there are any capital letters, and if there are any punctuation marks. Make sure you type the whole thing here according to the yellow folder. And once you're done typing in their password, you're going to click Next. When you click Next, this next screen is going to pop up now. As you can see, I'm logging in with one of the students' account to show you how it's going to look once your child gets into Google Classrooms. Now, as you can see, it is loading now on my screen. Sometimes it's going to take a while. Give it some time to let it load here. When it loads, I'm going to show you where to go, where your child needs to click to get to their daily assignments, Monday through Friday. Now, as you can see here, it says Google Classroom. This is the first thing that your child will see along with their classes here that they are registered for. Now, when your child gets to this page after signing in with their password and email address, they need to click here where it says Mr. Begay First Grade. They need to click here, so they'll click there. Once they click there, it's going to take them to this page here. This is the first grade Google Classroom stream page. As you can see up here, it says stream. Now, in the background has the school name, the mascot, and first grade. This is where, when your child gets into the stream page, after they click the first grade logo, anything, communication news, this is where they'll be posted. They'll be able to see what the teacher is messaging them. So as you can see here, on May 6th, I typed out this communication memo to the students. It says, "Good evening, first grade students. Your assignments for Friday, May 7, 2021 are now posted. They are under the first grade assignments Friday, May 7, 2021. Okay, and it says, please ensure that you complete all slides to receive full credit. So when assignments are posted and they're ready for your child to start on, I will post them here. Anything that they need to read, it will be here. This is the stream tab here. This is the first thing they'll see. All the messages will pop up here. They'll know what's coming up soon, okay? As you can see, today is Sunday. Therefore, nothing is posted yet. This is where you can also look what is due today or what is due tomorrow when I post the assignments. Now, to get to their assignments, okay? But like I said, make sure they read this stream page. Parents and guardians, you can also read this too, so that way you're informed about what is due or what you need to submit. Now, to get to their assignments, here's what they're going to do. As you can see up here, the cursor is moving to Classwork. This is a Classwork tab. They need to click this. When they click that, it's going to take them to their assignments. Let me give you a good example here. Okay, now, each day I have it sectioned out according to the day and the date. So as you can see right here, it says first grade assignments, Friday, May 7, 2021. Okay? So this assignment that's underneath, it's due on Friday, May 7, 2021. And as you can see here, when I move the cursor around, it tells you the date right here also, when this assignment is due, which is May 7, and it's due at 10 o'clock p.m. that evening. All assignments will be due at 10 o'clock p.m. They'll be uploaded Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So your child will have assignments to complete 5 days a week, and they're all due by 10 o'clock p.m. But when your child clicks on the Classwork tab, this is what they're going to see. And as you can see here, if this was today's date, you would know, okay, this assignment is due, and it's due by 10 p.m., my child needs to start this assignment. So to get here, all you're going to do now, as you can see, when I move the cursor on it, it has a color to it in the background. But when I release the mouse, the cursor, it turns back white. So you need to click here. Your child needs to click on this tab right here, Reading and Math Assignments. So let's click it. When we click it, okay, this is going to drop down. And first grade parents and guardians, here's their assignment right here, okay? It's always going to be in Google Slides. Here are instructions on what to do, okay? Of course it says, read each slide, put your answers into the yellow boxes, hit the turn in button when you are done. Thank you and have a great weekend. I will go over these steps once I log in here. But first grade parents and guardians, right here is your child's assignments. They need to click on this picture here. So when they click that picture, it's going to open up a new tab. As you can see up here, a new tab open. And it's now loading up their assignments that they need to complete. As you can see, the first slide is now visible. You can see it now. It says letter sounds. All the slides will appear on this side as they load on. Okay? Now parents and guardians, give it some time. It takes a while for the slides to download depending on your internet connection and speed. But here are all the assignments that this student needed to complete on Friday, May 7, okay? So as you can see now, the slides are now loading up. And all these slides now that are appearing, these are the assignments that your child needs to complete every day by 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. Now, the first slide here says letter sounds. Okay? In here, there's a letter. What your child needs to do, okay? See these boxes that are yellow? They'll click on it. When they click on it, they need to type in their letter sounds here, depending on what activity we are doing that day. And first grade parents and guardians, do not worry about saving these. As you can see here, Google Slides, it saves everything for you. So whatever I type now, it saves it automatically. You don't have to worry about going to File, Save As. Do not worry about that. Have your child type out these letter sounds, as you can see here. But like I said, every assignment will be different, and I will be explaining that in each slide on what to do. But on these yellow boxes, they click on them, and they're going to insert their letter sounds with their keyboard, okay? And once they're done, they move on to the next slide. As you can see here, here are spelling words. They need to click in here and they'll start typing. They need to say that word, Sam, and then they type it in. they go to the next box and they type it in again. And then they'll click here and so forth and type out their spelling words. Now this was a story we read in first grade, so they would read that. And then once completing reading, they'll go to the next slide here, and it says right here, fill in the blanks by using the story. So as you can see, here are 7 statements, and each statement, there's a word missing. What your child would do is they would come back here to this story and locate these sentences and type in what the word is missing. So as you can see here, Sam wanted ham. Okay? That's what the answer is here. They would type their answers here. And they would move on. But each slide is created like this. This is their assignments for each day. Now as you can see here, here is math, okay? Solve problems, compare situations. Here are directions right here on what to do. All directions will be in there so you know what to do if your child needs any kind of assistance, okay? But here's their math slides. Here's what they need to turn in and work on in their assignments. But like I said, each assignment will be different. But here is where they would go. And parents and guardians, when they come to the last slide here, let's say they're finished with their whole assignments for that day. Let me show you now how they would turn that in. Okay, let's say your child now finished this slide and they told you, I'm done now with all my assignments. Now here's what they need to do. Watch the cursor. They need to click up here on this X right here. Okay? Click that X that's on their tab. Let me do it one more time. As you can see, the tab is already yellow up here. These other tabs are gray because you're not using them, but they're there waiting in case you need to click on them. But this tab is already white here. Therefore, you're going to click that X right here, okay? When you click the X here, it's going to take them back here to this page where they logged in to get to their assignments. Now, they finished their assignments and they're ready to submit it to me, the teacher. Here's what they need to do now. They need to click down here where it says View Assignment. Okay? So when they're done with their whole assignment for that day, and it takes them back here to this page, once you hit that X, you click here on View Assignment. When you click View Assignment, here's where the turn in button is, okay? Meaning that now they're ready to submit their assignments to the first grade teacher. So they need to click here on turn in. When you click on turn in, this next screen will pop up again, a little message, okay? Here, it's just asking if you're really going to turn it in or if you still need to work on it. If your child is done with all their slides and they did the work correctly, you're just going to type turn in again. You're going to click this button. When you click turn in, like that, it's going to give you a message now. It says your work, okay, is turned in. In this case, though, this student turned it in late because the due date already passed. But it will say right here, your work turned in. And that's it. They're done for the day for their assignments. It got submitted to the teacher. Now, parents and guardians, remember, assignments are due every day, Monday through Friday by 10 o'clock p.m. Please ensure that your child gets on Google Classrooms at least every morning to see their assignments. Remember, this is the new format we are using as a school, okay? And parents and guardians, once they turn in their assignment, they're done pretty much. You can hit this X up here, okay? When you hit that X, it'll keep them logged in. But just have your child repeat those steps that you see in the video here. And if you or your child forget how to log in or what button to push, rewatch the video here. This video is going to stay on the first grade YouTube channel for you to reference and go back to. Now, please keep that yellow folder in a safe spot because they're going to need their email address and password to get here. But parents and guardians, that's all it is, okay? To get to your child's assignment every day, please remember assignments are due every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And they're due each day by 10 o'clock p.m. Please make sure that they submit it because that is how we are grading now our students. Now, if you have any questions, okay, I will be reaching out to you. But this is how you get into Google Classrooms.